Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Tanupriya and I hope you are doing well. So I'm super excited to share you what today's topic is, and this is the power of not reacting. Yes. So let's start the discussions about the power of not reacting. So all of us come across lots of situations in our life where we realized that we should not speak on that moment, or we have some kind of regret that why we said such kind of things on that point of time, right? So it's normally happen and you don't have control on everything, so what you actually seen in your life. So on that case you feel that I should be quiet on that moment. That can be the best thing I can do, right? So how you need to, when you have to speak or when you have to react or when you don't have to react, we are going to discuss on this session, and I hope you will enjoy it. And at the last you are going to get some tips which might be helpful for you in your journey of your life. So thank you so much. So here we are very much excited to share you we are humans, so we can't control all the things which is happening in our life. It is not in your control. You can speak whatever you want, but sometimes it is not, that is not the correct time to speak, right? And it's normally happen with all of us that we used to speak whenever it's required, and then we feel regret about it, like how we have to deal with that situation. For that, if for example if any person is expressing his own opinion or like expressing his own kind of statement, on that moment you need to just pause for a minute, not for a minute, I mean pause for a second, and you need to just rethink like whether you have to speak or give response to that person or not, rather than on instant reply to that person. Just pause for a second, right? Just pause for a second, and you need to just think that whether I should ask him to just wait for a while, or I will give the answer in my coming time, or like you want to give the answer on that instant, right? So you always need to think, otherwise it will lead you to feel hurdles, or like we say difficulties and afterwards, right? So there is a certain process and you need to follow it. First you need to take a break for a second, and then you have to reply to the person, or you can ask the person that okay, this is the situations, I will just give me some time and I will let you know soon. So that can be the one way, right? And particularly like when you are not able to control on your own thought process, or you are not able to control on your own mind, on that instant maybe you will reply in such a direction that might not be stood on that point. So on that instant, what to do, like normally it is normally happen with us, if you are not able to control, and we are used to speak whatever we want to, but that is not suitable at all, right? We need to understand like this is the perfect time to speak or not, right? So when you are not in when you are not normal, when your mental status is not normal as it should required, on that instant please avoid to give any kind of suggestions or any kind of any kind of decisions or like any kind of opinion to others, because if that person is taking it serious, so might be if that person is, I mean if that opinion might not be get suit or like fit in his own ideas, so then that person is going to give you, that person told me that you are wrong, I mean the person will told me such kind of things to me. So it's normally happen with all of us. So there is always a need to understand the situations before reacting to that, right? And and the second thing is, normally what happen, to be quiet on certain stage, on certain point of time is the best option, so rather than replying to that person, right? And that is the best answer. It is not always necessary that if someone is keep on asking that whether I should do or not, and you can't be quiet on that moment, because he or she is really want to take your opinion. So you need to speak, you need to give your opinion on that moment. If you think that I'm not the correct person, just let the person know that, see, I'm not the correct person for it, please ask to someone else, that, or you can refer someone that who might be help that persons to answer these questions, right? But don't give such a fake answers to someone until and unless you know that answer, right? And the second thing is, if you don't know the answer or like you want to take time, just tell that person that okay, I have knowledge about it, I can give the answer, but this is not the correct time, please give me some time. That can be the perfect way to explain the process and like feels that person is easy. So here we discuss many more things, like how we have to control on our own own understanding, and like how we have to proceed when we are talking with others. So there is two things we discussed, like when you are replying to someone, there is always need to take a break for a second to understand, to analyze, like whether I should give that answer right now, or there is required to take times, because if you speak to that person's, and if that is not suit at that moment, then you will feel regret, right? So please don't do this. You need to take break. You have to think that whether this is a great time or not. And the second thing is, if you don't know the answer, uh, just tell to the person that I'm not the correct person for it. You can ask to someone else, or like prefer someone else, that you can ask from him. He is the person who can give you the right answer, right? So always need to show who you are, and always need to give the equal importance to both the persons, like yourself also, and that person who is asking you the question also. I hope you like this video, and thank you so much for watching this video.